Hey, it's Angel from Applebee. How can I help you?
Hey Angel, I want to reserve a table.
Of course, I can help you with that. What day and time would you like to book your table for?
Yeah, I would like to book a table for at May 3rd at 3 p.m.
Great. And how many people will be in your party for the reservation on May 3rd at 3 p.m.?
Well, it will be 3 people.
I just want to confirm how many people will be joining you for the reservation on May 3rd at 3 p.m.
It will be 3 people.
Let me check our availability for a table for 3 on May 3rd at 3 p.m. Thank you for waiting. Can I have your full name for the reservation?
Sure, it's Krishna.
Thank you, Krishna. Is this reservation for any special occasion or should I note any dietary restrictions?
Yeah, I want to tell you that I am vegan.
Got it, Krishna. I'll make a note that you are vegan. Could you please provide your email address and spell it out for me to ensure accuracy?
Sure, it's KRI.
Thank you for clarifying. So your email is krishnpmisra@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Let me check our availability for a table for 3 on May 3rd at 3 p.m. Your table will be reserved for 3 people on May 3rd at 3 p.m. with a note about your vegan diet. Krishna, your table for 3 on May 3rd at 3 p.m. with a note about your vegan diet is all set. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No. Also, can you tell me what are the dishes you guys have?
Thank you for your reservation, Krishna. For your vegan preference, we offer dishes like our garden fresh salad, veggie stir fry, and fresh fruit plate. If you need more details or have any other requests, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Okay, so now that you have seen the demo, let's check if the reservation has really been done or not. So let's go on to calendar and 3rd May. And yeah, as you can see, the demo has been successfully done and the reservation as well. And she said that I will also be receiving an email of it. So let's check if I received it or not. We go on my email, and as you can see here, the email has been sent that hi Krishna, your table is confirmed at this and all at all the special occasion. And yeah, so this was the demo. So in my previous video,
Hi there, welcome to Kumal Y.
you guys shown so much love that it made it possible for this video to come alive. And in my previous video, if you haven't checked that, you can check out through the I button. I have shown you how you can create an AI voice agent for restaurant business owner using make.com and Retell AI. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create these voice agent for restaurant using n8n and Retell AI. And if you are a business owner, a restaurant business owner, a food chain business owner, you are at the right place for at the perfect time, because in the previous video I have created the v1 of this voice agent, but in this video I have created the v2 of this AI voice agent. So what does it does? As you have seen in the demo, it captures leads, it checks the reservation of the table, it books the table, it sends us the email including all the information, it sends us the invitation and create a reminder for us in our Google Calendar. One thing I haven't showed you, let's move to the PC screen for a while, that here it also capture all your information which I told you, but along with it, it also captures the summary of it. Oh, where does it went? It also captures the summary of it. It also captures the transcript of it. And also it captures the recording URL of the call happen. So you can hear the call recording of what the user talked with the AI voice agent Also, you can read what it uh, talked with them, and also you can read the overall what happened in the call. So this is the V2 of the restaurant voice agent. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create it. But before going into the video, hey, my name is Krishn, founder and CEO of Chrono AI. Over the past 1 year, we have worked with several niches, several different industries, and have created many different voice agents for different use cases and have delivered exceptional results. So, if you are a restaurant business owner or a food chain business owner and looking to save time and cost on hiring and delegating your tasks, look no further. Just go into the description. You will find a link there of our website. From there, you can just book a call with us. And now, without a further ado, let's get into the build. This slash n because it is going to be joined by n. Then just put 0 because 0 is the start time. Retell AI, and the second is n8n. So for accessing the n8n, you can go down into the description and you can sign up with our link. If you sign up with our link, you can get 2 weeks of free trial from our link, and it will be completely for free. And then when you sign up, you will be on the homepage. But before the n8n, let's move on to Retail AI. Also, you will find the link of the Retail AI in the description. You can go there, sign it up. If you don't have the account, if you already have one, just log in. And when you will be on this account, on this page, which is the dashboard page. Now, if you want to master Retail AI, I have already made a video on it, which you can check out through the I button. But if you haven't, just you basically will need 3 things. First is agent itself, which I'm going to show you in a while. Second is knowledge base. Third is phone number. Knowledge base, you can edit from here. We made this voice agent for Applebee restaurant chain. So what you have to do, you have to go to, if you are a business owner and you have your website, so you just have to go to your website. Let's go there, and you have to go on the home page, not any other page, the home page. Just copy it and go on to knowledge base, click plus, enter a name, and add web pages like that, like that, and you can select all, but it only takes up to 300 pages, so you have to select accordingly which is important, which is important not. And then there is phone number. If you want to connect the phone number, just click on plus, connect your number via SIP trunking, or you can either buy a new one, but it will be a little more costly, so I will not recommend that. Then you have to enter the phone number, termination URL, and the username, password, and just click save. It is done. What you have to do then is go to the agents, and now we are good to go to create a new agent. Now I will provide you with all the resources in the description, so you don't have to worry about it. You can follow along, and even if you don't want to get resources, want to follow up, want to build from scratch, you can follow along. I'm going to show you step by step. So just click on create an agent and click on multi-prompt agent, because single prompt agent is very basic one, so we don't want that. Click on multi-prompt agent, start from blank, and then you are going to be having a new agent from scratch. Now I have already made one as I shown you in the demo, so I will go over onto that. Now here, this is the agent creation page. Now I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to go over this one, this prompt, the states, and this one, this agent level webhook URL. So first we are specifying its role, then specific, then the example flow, like how the call is going to be going. Then we are going to be specifying the notes it has to keep in mind. Then here we are going with defined message. The agent will start by speaking the message we are going to define to it. Then from here you can set up end call and transfer call functions. The knowledge base, just click on add and you can add the knowledge base from here. The rest of the thing you can play around, it's really simple, you can find out what it means. Now what important here is this agent level webhook. I will explain to you in a bit what it is, and then you can test out your things from here by LLM if you only want to test the function, and by the web call. Okay, now let's go on to the states. These are the states, or we can say the function blocks of Retell AI. Now we are starting from the intro stage because sometimes the agent gets confused and directly goes into the check availability state, which we don't want. So first we are in the intro state. For adding state, just click on new state and it will be added. Then what you have to do, you have to go into context. Then what you have to do, you have to go into the intro state, rename it intro, and the prompt is really simple. First, we are giving the context of what is happening, that the user has called Applebee and the connected with voice agent. And this is the starting point, what it has to do. Then the task, that first it has to greet the caller, then it has to identify what they want. If they want to know about dishes, menus, opening times, locations, then it is going to use the knowledge base. And if they want to reserve a table, it is going to go on this state. Then it is going to check the availability. Now I'm not going to go into every detail. First we are going to describing the context, then what it has to do. First collect the information, then call the check availability function. It is down below. I am going to go over that in a little bit. Then if the table is available, confirm it. If it is not, check again with a different time. Then once the slot is agreed, then it has to move on to the next state. So let's move on to the next state, but after explaining the function. So then what here we are doing is we are defining a custom function. So just click on plus and add, and a new custom function will be added. We have to name it check availability. You can write the description according to you. Check calendar availability for a provided date and time. Then the URL, which URL I'm going to show you in a while. And then the parameters. If you freaked out, don't worry. I will provide this also with the resources, but it is easy to understand. First, we are putting this, then we are explaining that the type is object and the properties is time. The type of the time is string because it is not numeric, it's a string. Then the requested date and time, we are giving the description, and what is required, time is required. And then book table, same as that. First we are specifying the context that the customer has confirmed, then we are receiving all the information from this state through the edge. So about the edge, so the edge helps us to take one information from another state to the information into the another state. So here is the description, that when the user has chosen his preferred date and time, move to this state. And what we are specifying here, okay, so this is another thing, and this is another thing. Here we are defining all the properties which we have collected in check availability. That name, number of person, special occasion, which we have collected in the previous state, and it is brought into this state, where we are adding another custom function, name, description, and URL of it. And then we are defining the parameters, which is time, number of person, then email, special occasion, and also the end time. So this is all going to be into the n8n workflow. Now that we have understood everything in Retell AI, first we need to go on to n8n. So as I said, just go into the description, sign up, and you will be on this page. First, you will be on this page. First, you will be greeted with some form about your business and what you do. Just fill it up, and then you are going to be on this page. What you have to do, you have to go to create a workflow, click on that, and just click on three dots and import from file. And the flow will be imported, which will also be into the description. And if you are a business owner who is looking for these kind of systems for their business as well, just go into the description and book a call with us, and we will set it up for you really perfectly. Now, when you will, just save it, because n8n does not save it by default, so your progress will be lost. So these are the flows which we are going to be discussing. This is the main flow, and this is the end of call report flow, which we are also going to be discussing, which is going to save all the information into this sheet like that. Now this sheet, I will also provide the sheet into the resources, but you can simply make it by putting the name field, email field, number of person, special occasion, summary, transcript, and recording URL. Now let's get on to our first flow. So what we are doing here is, first we are specifying the webhook. So what you have to do, you have to click on tab key and search for webhook and add it here. Now you will be greeted with this screen. What we have to do here is pay close attention now. First, we have to set up the HTTP method to post, not get. When we put it to post, then the Retell AI is going to post the data into this through this URL. Okay, so what you have to do, we can just rename it restaurant agent like that. Now click on copy, and then you have to paste it here like that. And when you will, the rest is okay, but in the respond you have to select using respond to webhook node, because that's important. Now let's delete this. Then we are putting a switch, because the flow will be triggered two times. First, when we are going to be checking the availability, and the second time when we will be booking the availability, booking the table. So you have to again click on tab, search for a switch, and edit here. Now what you have to do, because I have already edited it, you have to go on here and you have to add routing rules. Okay, let's go back here. Now what you have to do is, you have to first make sure that here what it is coming, where it is coming. Let's go down. We can close this. Okay, now we have to check this, because this is the call thing, and this is going to specify what our agent is going to do. So you have to put it in here, keep it is equal to, and you have to put the name here like that. And you can also rename the output if you want to see them here. Otherwise it is going to be doing like this, 0 and 1, to you do not get confused. So you can rename the output and write here book a table. Same, what you have to do, you have to add a routing rule. Again, copy, paste, and what you have to do, you have to write here check, no, not this, check availability like that. And then you can rename the output check availability with space, and you are done here. What you have to do then, there will be going two routes. First downwards, and the second is upward, or I guess I said it reversed. Then let's first go into the down path, then we are going to be going on the above path. The down path is of checking availability. First we are setting up the fields for it. When we are going to do that, when we are going to be checking the availability, the time is going to be coming from there. And what we have to do, we have to set up the time here. So what you have to do, you have to write here the double square brackets, and then you have to put a dollar sign like that, then parenthesis, and then the webhook, and then dot item dot json dot body dot args dot type, and you are done. When you are going to be receiving, look, first you have to test the thing from just clicking here, because if you will not, if you are just going to go out and build there, you are going to be having a very hard time mapping it. So you just have to go here and you will have all the information on this side. Okay, it will be here on this side. So as you can see, we have all the information here. So if we go on here, there will be time. Okay, first you have to go down here, pretty bottom, and as you can see, here will be the time field on that side. So you have to drag it over here on the time field, and when it will be done, you have to then add an AI agent node by clicking. Okay, how you can add this one? You can just click on tab and set. Yeah, here. Then you have to go manual mapping and add. Then you will have all the thing. Now let's delete it. We will come on this part later, but first let's go on to the above part. Now, if the path is a Boca table, which is here, so you have to, as I said, set up it here, and then it is going to be going on the above path. Then first we are adding an OpenAI node here, and then message a model here, and then this node will be added. So click on it, and then you have to connect the first you have to connect the account. If you don't know how to connect the account, you just have to go on to OpenAI Playground. Just search here OpenAI Playground and just open it. And when you will, it is going to ask you for login or sign up. Because I'm already signed up, I'm going to go on here, settings. Then I'm going to go on into API keys, and then I am to create a new key and copy it. When I will, I'm going to go on general and also copy the organization ID. When I'm done by both, I'm going to click on here, create a new credentials, and paste both of the things here and save, and it is done. Then we have to select the model. So when you will, this prompt window will open. Just let's zoom it here. So as you can see here, first we are converting the natural language time into two ISO 8601 timestamps, because Google Calendar accepts the time in that format. So we are specifying that the input will be this, which is here, and at the down bottom, let's close it. Let's close it. Let's close here again. Let's close here again. Here. Yeah. Here. Start time. We are putting that here, and then we are specifying that the output format should be this. And the end time must be exactly 1 hour after the start time, because the table reservation can be of 1 hour. You can specify it according to your business if you are a business owner building it for your business. And then the date should always be in the future, not in the present, because if it will not, it is going to take 2023 or 2021. We don't know. So you have to specify that you have to be in the future. The time should be in the future from now. We are specifying current time with this. When you will have this output. Okay, then on the next part, we are generating the description and the summary for the event. Generate a summary. Now you have to do it again. Just connect your account. If you once connected, you will not have the issue again. So you have to click on it, just Control D, so it will be get it duplicated. So just rename it so you will not get confused. Now the system prompt. The system prompt here is generate a summary description for the table reservation from the user's information. Here is the user information. So we are going into the really bottom. So let's close it again here. So we are specifying all of the things the user will have. The username, drop it here. User email, drop it here. Number of person, drop it here. Special occasion, drop it here. The output format should be like this, and both should be separated for easily mapping. Same, again, just copy and generating body and subject of the email, because the email is going to be sent after the call. Then what you have to do is you have to again prompt. Okay, this is the big prompt. This is for setting up the email body and email subject. First, we are defining the role, that you are an intelligent email generator assigned to generate and send booking confirmation. Then the instruction, you will receive this information. Then, based on the received data, write a friendly subject line and email body with this thing. You can read it by pausing the video, and also I'm going to be providing it in the resources. If the email is provided is invalid, do not proceed. It is going to ask again, like the email is not correct. So make sure that the customer provides correct email. Then the tone and guidelines. You can read it. Also the example output, how the output should be. Now this is up to you. How you have to, format it. Then let's close it. The output will be like this. Now come the really important part of this whole flow. Pay attention. Now we are doing again setting up the fields. Now from this formulas and everything, you are going to be really devastated about what the hell is this. Now first we are going to be specifying the name. So first we are going to be going really down here, here, here. Okay, yeah. First the name. Second is format time. So we are going to be going above here on the format time, and we are going to be dropping it here. Then what we are doing is, because these are both together and we need to extract it in order to put there the start time and the end time in the Google Calendar node. So first is dot, then match. So we are matching the start time, which is here. Then we are putting a slash s asterisk or multiplication. Then we are giving it an quotation mark. Then we have to put this all. So what we are doing here is that we are extracting the first part here. All right. And then what we are doing is we are taking out the end time. So what we need to just tweak it here is start time and the end time, and the set field will automatically fetch it out. Then we are providing the number of persons. So if we go down here, number of person, email, special occasion, then the summary and description. So same again, we are using match, summary, and we are trimming it, because if not, it is going to also fetch out subject and this and that. So we are trimming the summary from here. So put it in here and write this dot match, then this summary, then this. Okay. So if you are getting overwhelmed, don't worry. It is overwhelming at the start, but as you will build more, you don't have to be in any problem. Same with description, same with summary, and then subject. So we are trimming the subject from this one here. So we are taking out the subject from here. Then also we are taking out the body from here. And that's all for the setting fields. Then next, Now the AI agent node, which is real important, so pay close attention. Click on tab, add an AI node here, like that. Then you will click on define below, and what we have to put here, let me show you. So double click on here, and we are defining below these all things. Okay, so we are defining that the flow will be going on in two conditions. First, if the person wants to only check the table reservation, if it is available or not, it is only going to be receiving time, which when the time is going to be coming in, we are going to drag it here. And then if the person wants to book the table, these are all the information of the person is. So we are going to be dropping it from here, like the name, the start time, the end time. Just pause the video and read it. You will have a easy time. Then when you receive only time and not their name, email, and the rest of the thing, check the availability. And when you don't only receive time but everything else, just book the table reservation for them. This was the user's information. And now the system prompt. The system prompt says that you are a smart and friendly restaurant agent, and based on the given condition, decide what to perform. So we are again specifying that there will be two conditions. First, when you will only receive the time, same as that, and when you don't only receive the time. Okay, then if they want to book a table, first use, okay, here. Uh, First, when they want to book a table, if they want to book a table, first use Storylead tool to first store their name and other information. Then use Book a Table tool to book the reservation. And then after that, send them a summary of the event via email tool containing their name, event date, summary, and description of the event. If they ask for a menu, there's this, the notes, and the important note, which is the same, just because it is really important. You can read it. That was the AI agent. Now, when you will, you have to do three things. Let's go here, drop it here. So you have to do three things. First, you have to connect the chat model, which will be OpenAI, which will be down below if you cannot see it. After the chat model, you have to add the Google Calendar module to it, Google Calendar node here. So when you will, this all will appear. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to connect it. Make sure the resource is event and the operation is create from the calendar, at the calendar, and the start and end time. And because we have done all of that hardship, so drop the start time here and drop the end time here, and you are done. Then the Gmail, drag it here, add another Gmail tool, then add your credentials like here, close it. Then we are dealing with message, we are sending it, and two. Okay, so you have to drop the email here, you have to drop the subject here, you have to drop the body here. Make sure the email type is text, not HTML, and you are done. Just do one thing, that add an option here and click on this append n8n attribution, because if you will not, it is going to say like this email is sent by n8n using n8n AI. So we don't want that. What you have to do then is to drag again, and now we are using two tools here. Okay, so I haven't shown you that two more flows are inside this. So let's go on to here, delete this, click on add step. Now what you have to do, when executed by another workflow, so you have to click on that and accept all data and connect with it. Then you have to add a sheet here, and append row in sheet. When you will, this will open, connect your account, we have to append the row, then you have to select the sheet, and then you have to map out all of the thing. Now how you are going to do that? First, you go here, edit it, and just remove all this query and just add all the dummy data, and you are done. When you will have a dummy data, or also you can just generate from ChatGPT, and when you put there it is going to be pinned, and then you can drag all the fields up to here, which will be name, email, number of person, special occasion, and then add a stack field again and mark it as response. And before it was string, now you have to do on boolean and select in true in order for this flow to respond to that flow that okay, yeah, the lead is stored. Second one is check availability. So this is a larger one. Again, when executed by another workflow, then we are getting the GMT plus 50 time, which is Indian time zone format. First, we have just asked the user, okay, so this all will be into the resources, so you can access that. Now, first, we have just asked the user when they would like to book a meeting. Then we are outputting two dates. One, the start time, another is the end time. Then the start date is the date. You can read all this by pausing the video. I'm not going to go over everything. The video is already very long. Then we are separating the time like that. We are marking it. Like as you can see, we are using the dot split part. First we did the match, but we are splitting it because it is going to come in a bundle. Then it is simple. Just write parenthesis and this slash n because it is going to be joined by n. Then just put 0 because 0 is the start time and the 1 here will be the end time. Then we are checking the available slot. So add a Google Calendar module again. And this time, instead of event, we have to go with the calendar. Then operation will be availability. Put the start time and end time after connecting your calendar. Then we are putting a switch here. If the thing is available, we have to put the JSON available here. And we have to go into Boolean and exist. If it exists, it is available. If it does not exist, then it is not available. If it is available, it is going to respond to it. Yeah, that true, it is available. If it is not available, it is going to check the calendar again with if there is the different times or not. Then we are using a code node here, which is extracting the available time zone here because it is going to be coming in a long JSON, and we are extracting only the time which is available, which is some alternative time of it. Then we are converting it in Indian time in the in the 5:30 time. You can read it here. And here are the time slots, which is this start to this end. Then find alternative times again. As you can see here, okay. So your role is to output the alternative time slots, and then please recommend 3 alternative time to 30 minutes or 1 hour slots. Then here are all the times of the day. You must not recommend any times within these booked slots. Okay, so we are putting this one to here and this one to here, and then we are checking that this is the current time. Make sure it should not be in the past, and recommend the time slots of there after 10 a.m. and before 10 p.m. because this is their starting time. And then we are generating a message to the user like this. The user has been recommended the slots, has just been recommended the slots. Okay, this is the output, and this is the recommended time slots. Recommended time slots which you have to drag up to from this one, and then you have to respond that the available time slots which is going to be coming from here. So this was the check availability one. Let's go again here. Now you have to drag it to here, this tool one, drag it here, and call n8n workflow tool. Click on there. Just put in the name, like as if you can see here. Just put in the name, description, that what it is going to be doing, this tool, and when it is going to be triggering. Then select the workflow from your list, like check availability, and you are done. Same with store lead. And then in the end, we are putting here the respond to webhook node, because we have to respond it with something. So this was the whole Applebee's restaurant agent. Now this is the V2 version of it. This can be a little complex, this can be a little overwhelming, but if you are a business owner and building this, it can cost you much of a time, but it can save you thousands and ten thousands of dollars for customer reps. And if you are an AI agency owner, and if you are a builder who want to sell this to other restaurant business owner, you can easily sell it for $3,000 to $4,000 or up to $5,000. And if you have a goodwill, you can easily sell it with a $10,000 mark price. Now, then what you have to do, this one is a complete different workflow. This is the end of call report workflow. Now you have to go on the dashboard again, the main page, and you have to create a new workflow. Then you have to put a webhook again, put it to post, rename it end of call report, like that, and respond using webhook node, like that. No, you don't have to do that. You have to do when the last node finished. Okay, otherwise it will not work. Then you have to wait. Now what we are doing here, first the webhook is going to be receiving the information of the call, but the call isn't ended yet. So that's why we are putting a wait mode node here. Just click on tab, wait, put it in here, and we are waiting. Okay, we are waiting for averagely 3 minutes, because that's how the call is going to be on average. Then what we are doing here is, then we are putting here the HTTP module. Again, tab, search HTTP, drag it here, and then we are getting the call details. How you are going to do? You are going to go on Retell AI documentation here, go on here, then API references, then get call, then copy it, or as I told you in my previous video, a simple trick. So if you haven't watched my previous video in which I have made travel AI voice agent, you can check it out from the I button. So there is a secret trick what you can do. Just copy the C URL from here, C curl, and go on here, and just import C curl and paste it here, like that, and import, and everything will be imported. What you have to do, when your webhook is going to be receiving the information, you have to first test it. So in order that it is going to get the information, then you have to find the call ID and you have to tag it here. Then you have to put the bearer key of your Retell AI. How you are going to get that? Just go on back, go on to your here APIs keys, add, name it, and you will have that. Just copy it and paste it in here. That's it. Then we are using an OpenAI node. How you can add it, I have told you. Just let's look at the prompt. Your job is to make a short summary of the transcript provided to you, and please no additional text other than summary. And if the transcript is empty, the output should be only false. Even if you don't put it, no worries, just remove it then. Summary should be in a short and simple format, and this is the transcript. just drop it here after finding that. And then we have put the think node here. Did we put it that here? No. Think node here. What it is going to do, it is going to think that if the summary has been properly made or not. And then in the Google Sheet node, we are adding all the information as you can see here. Just drag and drop it and you will have that. So this was the Applebee's AI voice agent. If you have liked the video, just subscribe to the channel because there are more videos which is going to be coming in the future. Yeah, if you subscribe to the channel, it will support me and it will give me motivation to continue making on these videos. And if you are a business owner who is looking for these kind of AI systems and want us to create this voice agent specifically for your business, do book a call with us. And if you want a video on any of the topic, if you have any ideas, if you have any want for any videos, just comment down below the idea and I will make a video on it. And I will meet you in the next video. Until then, peace.